They told us nuts were healthy, that they're nature's perfect snack. But what if I told you some of those innocent little nuts in your pantry could be quietly damaging your brain, your heart, even your independence? If you're over 60, your body doesn't process food the way it used to, and that matters more than you think. One common nut, labeled heart healthy, was found to increase toxic liver enzymes by over 400% in just 4 weeks. Another harbors a mold toxin so deadly, the World Health Organization classifies it as a Group 1 carcinogen, the same category as asbestos. Yet they're still sold in every grocery store. No label, no warning. One study showed that just removing one of these nuts from a senior's daily diet cut inflammation by 23% and improved memory in less than 2 months. And the most dangerous nut, it's linked to a 39% higher risk of stroke. Before we start, I want to hear from you. Do you eat nuts every day? Have you noticed more joint pain, fatigue, or brain fog lately? Drop a comment, I read them all. This isn't just a video. It's a conversation. Asterisk, I'm grateful you're here with me today. If you're over 60, or if you're caring for someone in that season of life, you've probably noticed that food affects your body differently than it did in your younger years. It's no longer just about how much we eat or how many calories something has. It's about how our aging bodies absorb and react to what we put in them. Today we're focusing on something small and familiar. Nuts. They're often labeled as the perfect snack. But not every nut is right for seniors. Some have been linked to liver stress, inflammation, and even increased stroke risk, especially for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. In this video, we'll go through 4 types of nuts that may be quietly causing harm, and for others that can actually support your memory, your heart, your joints, and even help you sleep more soundly. You'll also hear stories from real people, like Robert from Arizona, who made one small change to his daily snack and saw his blood pressure improve, or Margaret from Seattle, who thought her joint pain was just aging, until she swapped one type of nut for another. By the time we finish, you'll have clear, practical choices that can help you feel more in control of your health and daily comfort. Asterisk, as we grow older, the body becomes less forgiving. What we once digested without a second thought can now leave us feeling bloated, tired, or foggy. Our liver slows down. Our kidneys filter less efficiently. Our heart and brain need more support, not more stress. And yet, many of us continue to eat foods we were told were healthy, simply because no one ever warned us otherwise. But here's the quiet truth. Not all health advice is made with older adults in mind. Some of it is outdated, some of it is designed for younger bodies, and some of it, despite good intentions, may actually make aging harder. The good news is that change doesn't have to be complicated. One small swap can ease inflammation. One mindful choice can protect your memory. One adjustment can help you sleep better at night. It starts with knowing what to look for. And that's what we're going to do now, together. Let's begin with the 4 nuts that older adults should avoid. And why? Asterisk number 4. Macadamia nuts. Macadamias are rich, buttery, and satisfying, but for those over 60, they may be more burden than benefit. These nuts contain more fat than any other tree nut, 76 grams per 100 grams. And while fat isn't always bad, the aging liver can struggle to break it down. By age 65, the liver may have lost up to 40% of its processing power. Robert, a 67-year-old retired accountant from Phoenix, loved snacking on macadamias during his evening shows. But over time, he noticed his energy fading and his short walks becoming harder. Blood tests revealed sky-high triglycerides and cholesterol. With one simple change, replacing macadamias with raw almonds, his numbers returned to safe levels within 2 months. He said it felt like getting 5 years of life back. If you love the richness of macadamias, try slowly blending in almonds instead. A 5050 mix at first, then phase out the macadamias entirely. Your heart and liver will thank you. Number 3. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are praised for their selenium, a mineral that supports immunity and thyroid health. But the dose makes the poison. Each nut contains nearly twice your daily selenium requirement. Just a handful can push you into dangerous territory. Margaret, a 71-year-old former teacher from Seattle, started eating 3 Brazil nuts a day after reading about their anti-aging effects. Within months, her hair began thinning, and her hands trembled. Doctors first suspected Parkinson's, but blood work told the real story. Toxic levels of selenium, After stopping the Brazil nuts and supporting her detox with zinc and vitamin C, Margaret slowly returned to her vibrant self. Instead, try sunflower seeds. A small handful delivers the benefits without the overload. Number 2. Peanuts. Peanuts aren't actually nuts. They're legumes, and they bring with them a set of hidden dangers, especially for aging bodies. They often contain aflatoxin, a mold toxin so dangerous it's classified by the World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen. Older livers, already working at reduced capacity, struggled to filter it out. Patricia, 70, from Dallas, ate peanut butter on toast every morning. Over time, her joints stiffened, her energy dropped, and her thinking became foggy. Tests showed her liver was inflamed and overloaded. By removing peanuts and supporting her system with almond butter and milk thistle, Patricia regained clarity, energy, and freedom from chronic pain. If you miss the taste, switch to almond butter or tahini. They're easier on the body and still full of flavor. Number 1. Cashews. Cashews may seem harmless, but they're surprisingly harsh on aging systems. They're high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stones. They contain trace amounts of urushiol, the same compound found in poison ivy, which can trigger immune overreactions, and they spike blood sugar. Not ideal for those managing prediabetes or diabetes. Dorothy, a 72-year-old grandmother from Miami, loved salted cashews, but her body didn't. She developed kidney stones, mysterious rashes, and constant joint pain. After removing cashews and switching to walnuts, her symptoms faded, and her lab results improved dramatically. Walnuts provide similar satisfaction without the hidden hazards. We've talked about the nuts that may be quietly harming your body after 60, and while that truth can be unsettling, it also opens a door to something better, because just as certain foods break us down, others build us up. And the good news, there are 4 nuts that don't just avoid harm, they actively protect your memory, ease joint pain, support your heart, and help you feel more like yourself again. These are the ones worth reaching for, and here's why. Number 4. Walnuts. It comes to brain health, few foods are as powerful as walnuts. They're rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that nourishes the brain, supports heart rhythm, and reduces inflammation throughout the body. In one study from UCLA, seniors who consumed walnuts regularly performed significantly better on memory and concentration tests. Frank, 74, a retired engineer from Oregon, began adding a small handful of walnuts to his breakfast each morning. Within weeks, he noticed something subtle: fewer senior moments, quicker recall of names, and a general sense of mental clarity. He said it felt like fog lifting from the inside. Aim for 5 to 7 walnut halves a day, preferably raw or lightly toasted without salt. Number 3. Pistachios. Pistachios are small but mighty. They're packed with antioxidants, fiber, and lutein, which supports aging eyes. But what makes them unique is their balance of protein and good fats, which helps stabilize blood sugar. A study in Nutrition Reviews found that seniors who ate pistachios had better insulin response and reduced inflammation markers. Lillian, 68, a former nurse in Georgia, struggled with nighttime blood sugar dips. Her doctor recommended a bedtime snack of paste. Within 2 weeks, her blood sugar leveled, and she started sleeping through the night again. Choose pistachios that are unsalted and in-shelled. The act of shelling them slows eating and increases satisfaction. Number 2. Almonds. Almonds are one of the most senior-friendly foods on the planet. High in vitamin E, magnesium, and calcium, they help support cognitive health, bone density, and restful sleep. A study in Age and Aging linked regular almond consumption with a 26% lower risk of cognitive decline in adults over 65. Richard, 70, began swapping his late-night cookie habit for 8 raw almonds and a chamomile tea. Not only did his sleep improve, but his mood and energy stabilized. To get the most benefit, soak almonds in water overnight to improve digestibility and nutrient absorption. Number 1. Hazelnuts. Often overlooked, hazelnuts are rich in folate, B vitamins, and healthy fats that support nerve function, circulation, and memory. A study from Oregon State University showed that hazelnuts improved vitamin E and magnesium levels in adults over 55, both of which are critical for cellular repair and longevity. Marie, 69, had early signs of neuropathy, tingling in her hands and feet. After adding hazelnuts to her breakfast granola and reducing processed snacks, her symptoms eased and she regained feeling in her fingertips. Try mixing hazelnuts into a morning oatmeal bowl or blending them into a homemade nut milk. You've just learned what many never hear until it's too late. For types of nuts that quietly wear down the body, and for that can help rebuild it from the inside out. It's not about fear, it's about freedom. About waking up each morning with a little more energy, a little more clarity, and a lot more confidence that your choices are truly working with your body, not against it. Remember Robert, Margaret, Patricia, Dorothy, Frank, Lillian, Richard, and Marie. They didn't make drastic changes. They made thoughtful ones. And you can, too. Let's talk. Which of these nuts do you eat most often? Have you noticed any changes, good or bad? We'd love to hear your story in the comments. You never know who might see your words and feel less alone. And if this video helped you feel more informed and empowered, give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel for more real, gentle wisdom about life after 60. Because your health deserves clarity, your choices deserve respect, and your years ahead deserve to be your best ones yet.